girl power, steady kama kawa. Check it now, come and let me show ya. Yeah, I'm strong, pretty like a flower. Akikam, wote wanasonga. African girl, daughter of the land. When you queen, so do everything you can. Show your crown, show your crown. Stand tall when a woman crush.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from and the time you're watching this show. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is WCW with Sarafina Salim. Karibu sana, feel at home. Autoradi muiraga, ni mugoda wa Edeni. God bless you for being a follower. Nimekuwa nikisoma comment zenu, zile mbaya, zile nzuri, zile za encouragement, na nitawaambia kitu moja, ninawapenda sana sana sana. Today tuko na mgeni, dem supu sana, dem amefight battle mingi sana kwa hii dunia, a very strong woman, and I hope by the time tumaliza history yake utakuwa inspired, utasoma kitu na tutabarikiwa pamoja. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Mama T.
Karibu.
Sasa.
Poa sana.
Wrong time.
No see, but I'm good. Yeah.
How have you been?
I'm good. Kungangana tu na life. Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Na usalimie mafans.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi guys. I hope mko poa, pia mimi niko poa. I'm Judy Juguna aka Mighty Salim ama Mama Tania. And karibuni, be our guest.
Wow, uko ni WCW.
Thank you.
Na tunaitanga wanawake, the strong women we have. And umetoka wapi, Judy?
Okay, kwa kuzaliwa nimezaliwa Udhaya. I was born and raised in Udhaya, Kihori village in Nyeri county, yeah. Kwa mundu wetagwo Gitise, kwa muthuri wetagwo Gitise, but he is late. Ni huruke ohoro. He passed like 2016. Na mutumia wetagwo Jeni Gitise. Kana Jeni Karani.
Karani wa Macani.
Karani wa Macani. Aingĩ nĩguo mamoĩ kũrĩa gĩcagi. Na njiarĩirwo in a family of 5, onoko matitaragwo, and I'm the last born.
Wow.
We have a brother and 4 sisters.
Wow.
Yeah. Ni family nyendete muno. Na ngatĩĩa muno.
Umesomea wapi?
Uthomera thamĩrio kũu ndathomeire Kihori primary. Ngĩthoma from nursery to class 5. Ngĩthiĩ boarding school in Udhaya. By then it was called St. Francis. From class 6 to class 8. Then from there I went to high school bado in Udhaya. Shukuru itagwo Gatugi Girls. From there ngĩthiĩ college. Yeah.
In Udhaya?
I started in Udhaya. Agunega story. But ingĩrĩkĩrĩria Nairobi. Ndambĩrĩirie actually nigetha njĩke kĩrĩa rĩ mathomo makwa hau ha kothi. After I finished high school, no mũndũ nĩ akoragwo nĩ augaga I want to be this, I want to be this.
Yeah.
So I was telling mom, I want to study cabin crew. Na nginya ngĩthiũrũka ngĩetha cukuru na ngĩra mami I have a school, it's called Nairobi Aviation and this is where I'm going. So ngĩinũka ngĩra mami, and mom told me, yes, it's a good idea but you always start from somewhere. Ngĩmwĩra now where will we start, because that's what I want. She told me it's okay, let's think about it, but sometime later ngĩamba ngĩũka ngĩikaranga gũkũ Nairobi na my sister as I thought of what I want to do. Then when I went back home, mami akĩnjĩra come, I have an idea, nĩ nderwo ũhoro wa cukuru ĩrĩho. By then it was a technical. So mami akĩnjĩra ũhoro wa beauty. Kĩnjĩra at least it's good to have at least a okorwo na gakothi kamo something you can do, meaning course akijira horo wa beauty, and I was like, no, I don't want this. but yake na ngirakara ngimwira no this isikuwa nasoma niende tena nianze hii kazi. I want something better. So my mom told me I cannot understand it, but she wants me to do that first as I wait for cabin crew. So gira shukuru because it was a technical nini whatever. I was like, anyway, I'm just going because mama said, but I'm not happy. Githomera kou ngirikia mieri 6 ngira Nairobi. No gioka Nairobi ni donaga what I learned there. Yes, I needed some perfection of it. So gioka githie Vera College of Beauty and Hairdressing in Nairobi town. So roho niho ndarĩti gikirie graduate. Yeah, na rudi acokire ngiriganirwo ni cabin crew nginya umuthi no ngithiaga cukuru. No gathie cabin crew.
No gathie tondu riri kwiragwo kiroto kia mundu ri na iroto cia mundu no nginya cigakinya. It doesn't matter how long it gonna take.
Sure.
Okoro ugu Ngai ni ugite ni ugathie.
Ni gathie. Yes.
Relationship.
Athabari kau ni karaihu. No gakeri ni kakiri ona kiaji. So relationship re.
When did you meet?
Okay.
Babatania, and where and how?
Ona we no amiandu etwamitire ko by the way.
Ni ndiwe tondu ni no gathi mudaka ni kiro gatherirwo. Where did you meet? When and how did you meet?
Okay. When we met and where we met, near Babatania, we met back in, I cannot really remember the year, but it's like 9 years back. Na haria twamitire we met in a wedding. Na wedding, where we met, I had not known him before then. Oh. Actually, I never knew who Mighty SALIM'S. Okay, because my sister was his fan, but I never knew about him. Nilikuwa nasikia kuna mtu anaitwa Mighty SALIM, but mimi nile sasa siku actually I was not nini Mugithi fanatic. So when we met in a wedding, it was my cousin's wedding. Na nidakiri murugamiriri. And he was performing there. So after the performance, I
don't know why I'm smiling.
Why? So you know the story.
I don't know the story. Nilipo kuimagine. Wajua la stories zinakuanga tamu sana.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. So tumana gigeto, we talked. Actually he just said hi. Akaniambia he just wanted to say hi. Hakuwa na maneno mingi. Akishoka wake toke exchange.
Tulikuwa sana ngapi mmesimamia wedding?
Tulikuwa kama 8
because kujiuliza why mbona ni wetu alisalimia.
Ndesirie later. Na actually ona there could be something behind that. So ni no kugeithika na I did not know. So ni to gekiumo hiki na we exchange na nini the contacts. No hedoni akejeria tire want a photo with you. Na tugikihurwo bisa. Kumbe ru bisa no yari nigetha ru athia kejeria have your number because after this ni gufatara ku communicate nawe nigetha menye uri ingiona bisa ici because the wedding was my cousin's wedding, so maybe he found it easier getting the photo from me. And I knew nothing that was nini behind all that. Akiabiria kuhurira kujira I need nini, how can I get the photo, have you yet received? But ginyo muthiuri ni bisa citire ciuma tondu ru akejeta ndimutwarire bisari.
You know, this is interesting sababu wajua mtu tunaongelelea.
Yeah.
Sijui hata kama anajua kukatia mademu.
Oh my god. When do you horo? Actually he is best at that.
Wow.
Yes. So ruginyo muthiuri ni ndire da deliver kiria bisa.
Ukulina coffee ulipelekwa out?
Later on. Hedeno ya bisari. Akaniita mahali, actually it was in town somewhere. So he called me, he told me I want to meet you. Tuongee, have you yet seen the nini gotten the photo? Nikamwambia I've not yet gotten nini, sijapata time yet, but let's meet, maybe we can discuss na pia tuone. Yani he confused me hivyo tu. Akaniambia I want to meet you in town. Actually by then, yeah, we met in town, but somewhere sita disclose, and we had a good time. And from there the rest was history. Vile ilifuata, nikakuja nikajipata maybe like a year later, vivo tu ili happen. Nikajipata my wife. How it happened, I don't know. Only God knows.
Mkienda kusimamia harusi, mnapiga picha. Yeneni hizo namba bana.
Sure.
Yeneni hizo namba.
Yeah.
Marriage.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Mimi nikikujua mlikuwa mmeona ama mlikuwa mna date?
You were actually, sasa hiyo tulikuwa tumetoka kwa hoteli. Na actually hiyo time sasa, something funny. Me, you know, as I told you, I was not a Mugithi fanatic. Actually sikuwa najua Mugithi. Tukienda town, he took me to a very nice place. Na akaniambia like, now what your likes and all that. Where do you, hiyo time tulikuwa tunaita rave. Unaendaga rave, nikamwambia like, me wanaenda sana ile tu cool ile, unajua at that age lazima mkuwe na mabeshte nini you're going out and all that. So I was telling him, hey, I do come in these places, maybe in town. Kaniambia, no, me, I'm not much a fan of this, but I hope you will cope. But this time tunaenda Mugithi, next weekend tunaenda nakupeleka hapa. Now there is a time, actually that was a very nice period we had at town. A time alikuwa natoka, he told me, he called me, he told me that he want to treat me. And yet by the hiyo time sikuwa namjua vizuri bado. He told me anaenda kuperform carnival, and akaniambia I'll have to wait for him in town after he's done uko carnival apitie town. So after vile tu nimekuwa na yeye, sasa vile naona yeye ile picha, I think it was taking me to somewhere, and it is leading me to a nice place. And when he came, he actually later on when we went home after carnival, that's when tulikuwa na sasa hiyo discussion ile tu nini brabla, see madam lazima kwanza, I can't nini lazima play hard. Yeah, ananiambia yani naona tu where he is heading, but I had to play it hard. So later akaniambia no, I come visit me. Ikafika tu mahali tena nimeenda hivyo nikajipata yes, nimekubali kutembea. And you know what, then akakuja, he had some shopping. It was actually during Valentine. During Valentine. Akakuja, he told me I have some shopping for you. And the shopping ilikuwa na stuff tu zangu. Kanilikuwa medunga gift, and then there was a teddy bear that I love so much. Na palikuwa cards. And what he did, akatoa ring. Though sasa ilikuwa to me it was a surprise. He nailed in the house. Actually, we're in the house. You're laughing. So, nikamwambia, wow. So it was a package for Valentine. So there was chocolates and all that. There was, yeah, ilikuwa package ya nini. And there he had a ring. Akatoa. He knelt down. Kaniambia nikasimama, so he knelt. Kaniambia, will you marry me? And there, because nilikuwa nimekaa kana, so yani nikasema yes. And that's how I got into marriage.
Wow.
Years back. Till sasa tukakuja nikakuja, yani that's when we started the marriage life. So there are actually children. Tukaka like ilikuwa like 3 months bila hapo watuko tumepata ni 3 years ani ama 2. Hapo ndipo nikapata my first born 2016 Tania. Then ania last year 2020 ndio nikapata my second born. Yeah, I have 2 girls. Wow. Tanya and Gianna Wabui.
About children, you know najua that you lose mtoto.
Yeah.
Before Tanya.
Yeah, before Tanya.
How was that like?
It was actually before ni lose huyo mtoto. It was very painful because when I got to know that I'm pregnant, I was shocked. And I was like, no, I've dated a celebrity. Nah, I don't know whether he's into it, whether he's serious with me, ama nitapata mtoto, then anitupe. And I was like, I called him. Actually, alikuwa in somewhere in Kasarani. I called him, nikamwambia, I'm feel this and this. Akaniambia, you need to go for a checkup in hospital. Nikamwambia, he was so happy.
Wow.
He was happy. He was saying, I cannot wait to have your kid, to see your kid. Kindly just do it for me. Let me. And he was so happy. He was so excited, and like me. Yes, I wanted the kid, but I was. Settled. Yeah, because bado sikuwa nimeka actually. I guess hata sikuwa nimemaliza 3 months. So I was so fresh in that life. So he was so happy. The following day, he gave me some cash and told me, you know what, if you're feeling it, enda hosi upimwe. If it's there, we start preparation. And I told him, we start preparing for a kid that even maybe she or he is a month old. Yeah, that's how excited I am. Then the following day, I went to the hospital, I had the checkup, and immediately I started the clinics. Unfortunately, when I left the hospital, the treatment that I was given, I don't know, then unajua I was new because hiyo sasa ilikuwa my first pregnancy, because sasa sijui how it goes. When I went home around 10, he called me. Akaniuliza now excitedly, mtoto anasikia kukula nini? So I told him, actually I don't have. No, I've asked mtoto anasikia kukula nini, and I was like, kuku. Kuku gani? Kuku deep wet fry ama nini choma? Kamwambia choma. Kaniambia sawa, I'm coming home right away. Then when he came, it was around 10. Nikakunywa sana, nikamwambia I went to the clinic. Hii ndio kitabu ya clinic. Now I've started nini next. So I told him about the clinic, and I told him nimepewa hizi dawa, nimeambiwa nikunywe. So sikuwa najua hata ni za nini, but sasa nimepewa, I thought ni za ku start clinic. But immediately when I took the tablet, it was around after an hour ama 2. Nikaanza kusikia pain in my lower abdomen. And I did not know which kind of, and I did not understand it because I was much okay. But immediately I told him,
it was your first time.
Yeah. And I did not have a problem when going to the hospital. So I went for a checkup and nini could start the clinic process. So when I went back, when I took the tablet, after now I told him, nasikia uchungu. Kaniambia uchungu ya. Actually sasa hata sikuwa nimekula mpaka hii choma. So akaniambia uchungu ya. Kamwambia there's a sharp pain inakuja ikipotea. So I'm innocent because I know nothing about it. Kaniambia what could that be? Nikaignore and nikasikia ni kitu inaendelea. So after actually it was like 2 hours because it was around kitu saa 6.
Usiku.
Yeah, usiku. Nasikia like inakuja inazidi, inapungua, naenda ananiambia twende bed, twende sitting. So I'm just restless. I don't know, siko comfortable anywhere. And nikiwa tu in the house nikamwambia no, this is too much. Nikamwambia nasikia tena I want to go to bed. Akanifuata, nikamwambia now me I'm not understanding. I was so much in pain now, inakuja kama imezidi. And just in the house nikasikia mtoto, nikamwambia this is serious. By the time anakuja nikamwambia this is serious because pain, we need to go to hospital. Akaniambia let me, penye alikuwa ameweka gari, akaniambia wacha niende because parking ilikuwa imejaa, so alikuwa amepeleka kadista ni usiku. Akaniambia let me walk mpaka penye nilikuwa nimeacha gari, nilete hapa mali utaweza kutembea. So I told him wewe there, you come twende tukimbie hosi. So he came akanichukua, but by the time tulikuwa tunafika hosi mtoto alikuwa shatoka. Yeah.
Haya, sasa after mtoto ametoka, was he supportive?
Very. Because when we went to the hospital, tukiingia, he was, where I went, alikuwa next to me, he was just looking at me, ananiambia, I'm so sorry, but so unfortunate, but because I cannot help you in any way. The hospital where I went, akaniambia, I'm not leaving you here, because if you were to stay here, I want to stay here with you. Na when niliona nikaanza kuona the services I'm being given, akaniambia, I'm not leaving you here. Actually, he was so mad that even he was saying that he wanna sue the hospital. Because he was saying my wife came here, tukaenda pia na vitabu za clinic, wanaanza kuangalia dawa zenye nimepewa, and they suspected there is a way they were saying kuna tablet nilipewa that I was not supposed to be given. So when he learned about that, he was saying that he was very mad. Actually hiyo time walikuwa nasema I'll sue them. So akaniambia sikuachi hapa, tunaenda na wewe nyumbani.
After so umemalizia.
Yeah, and you know sasa niko unajua okay, it was terrible. He was there. He picked me, akaniambia you're comfortable. Nikamwambia mimi if this is a treatment, I better leave. So we left. After hawaku vida sasa ndio tuamue kwenda nyumbani, hawakuwa yani wanashughulika sana. So vile tulienda nyumbani, the following day akaniambia, though yani ile tu treatment tu kidogo ya kustopisha like bleeding and all that. So we went home. Nilikuwa sawa, we went, then tukatoka the following day, akamka very early in the morning, he took me to a different hospital, he explained the story vile imekuwa, I was attended to, na ikakuwa sawa. Even the hospital when nilienda, they were mad because they were saying actually the treatment that they were supposed to give me hawakunipea. Now they were shocked, like how did they allow you even to, yes, you could have gone home, but they could have done 1, 2, 3. So even to them, they were blaming the hospital still.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, and he got supportive because sasa kutoka hapo vile tulienda nyumbani, he was very much supportive on that.
Do you know why I asked you that? Because naonanga kuna wanaume, bibi yako kama hivyo apate miscarriage, wanaanza kublame the woman.
Okay.
Yeah, wanaona pengine ni carelessness, nini. Na unapatanga in some situation men they are not supportive enough. Yeah.
He was very much supportive. Actually, he was, because he was even very eager for this. He was much eager for this baby. Even when we went home, asubuhi, I was being woken up. The nini kwa sahani plata iko imejaa tumatunda, there is grapes, there is melon, there is tomato, there is those packages. They was like very oh my god. Actually very, because I used to tell him. Yeah, he was so much. And I was like, must I take that? Yes, you first take the fruits and later then I clear that plate, I'll come with something else. And when I am done with the nini fruits, he tells me goja like 30 minutes. Kwanza hiyo nini ifanye kazi, and then I'll be back. And when he comes back, he is like, I want to skia like ni coffee, chocolate. Oh my god. The next thing is on the table. And actually he was a nice cook.
Unafanya producer kachi. Marriage yenu imekuaje? Okay, mimi najua.
Yeah.
But ambia mafans wake, because subscribers wengi hapa ni mafans wake. Marriage imekuaje?
Marriage vile tu marriage inakuanga, kuna haikosangi ups and downs. Na in my marriage both have been there.
Yeah, sure.
We have been having ups, downs, mingi. And imekuwa tu because when we met, sijui sasa kama ni
okay, kwa hizo highs na lows hata sitaki uzi explain niki kira tumaga mukoro ona mwagerera maya because mimi nilikuwa na admire.
I know.
Wow.
You used to tell me.
By the way, nilikuwa na admire because naona venye mnapendana, mnakosana, mnapatana. Yani nilikuwa na I used to envy you.
Oh my God. I
know.
And
yani nilikuwa naona tu oh my God, this woman.
Okay.
Hii couple hii. It's like you're made for each other.
We were, but fate anyway. Okay, like when tulianza sasa kunini, he told me, first he told me, now I know you are as young as you are, nini, we are a young couple, and there's something that I just want to disclose to you, and I want to tell you that I'm diabetic. That's what he told me. And he told me, babe, actually he called me in the bedroom. He told me, like, I think according to him, he maybe he thought I could not have taken it positively.
When you kijua kwa diabetes.
Yeah. So he called me, he told me, yeah, I think this life I'm with you. Now since it's a journey that we are starting, I want to disclose something to you, and what I want to tell you is that, we actually said, babe, I'm diabetic. And I was like, okay. And nikama akaniambia, I hope you will not leave me for that.
Oh yeah.
And I told him I can't. Actually, to me, being diabetic, I never thought, I think I never thought it the way he thought about it. And I was like, I'm here for you. Don't worry, I'm here for you. And when I told him, he just stood up, hugged me, and we said cheers for happy life. We did it, and we said, actually, how do you know whether we were saying cheers for Nini? We said a happy life. That's where Nini, how we said it, and we said godly death, and that's how it started. The journey has been good. It has been rough. Since then, unajua tu kuna hizo sasa complications za diabetes and all that. We fought with it, tukafight. Na later on, the diabetes ikakuja itukarid to kidney failure.
When was that? Was when?
2018. Yeah, so since truly meet, like those now 9 years back, so amekuwa na diabetes. Bado kuna hizo treatment, bado hiyo about diabetes treatment na diet. So we were there for each other. I told him we were not giving up, because tulishikana tukajua sasa hii ni journey. It's not about him, it's about now us. So vile alipatikana kona kidney failure, it hit us hard. And we were like, we had support. We are maombi, and know that from you as our families. Tukasema na tukangangana. Ilikuwa tough, ilikuwa si rahisi, kwake si rahisi, because like now, like diet, wanatamani this, he can't have it. But actually ilifika mahali nikaona since atakuwa, yani vile tu, yani nilikuwa tu namhurumia in a way. Naona like preparation ya food yenye anafaa kukula, he was mtu wele atasema kama ni greens, I want ile inakani kama iko na, yani iko vile imepikwa, inataka iko tunyanya ndito twingi, ile inatereza hivi na kanyanya. Nilifika mahali nikaona like ukikula maybe unaona, maybe anaona food atatamani. Nilifika mahali mpaka diet yetu nikasema the food that he is taking is the same meal that I will be taking. Ndio one like siko hako secluded ati kwa nini mimi aje esho okie kana ona atetie gai. So even in meals we were having the same meal. I prepared, actually daktari walikuwa wananiambia for the sake of the kids, maybe you can have a different meal. yenye mtoto, because what he is not supposed to take, it's good for the kid and maybe good for even me, my health. And he was telling me, the doctors were telling me, maybe, and I told them what I will do, I'll be preparing yetu na yeye tunakula like the same. Bimbi ya mtoto tunapika lakini asione like yeye anakula tofauti. So medication was tough, inampeleka chini, and the journey was just tough. Yeah, tukangangana where we could, but fate just happened. So ilikuwa tu ni process, ni life tu ya uchungu. Ilifika mahali mpaka na sana namwambia, namwangalia, even the Tania, the mtoto mkubwa, she was like, dad, mpaka ilikuwa inafika mpaka like when the dad is maybe amekuja Nairobi, maybe job na hatuko karibu, ama travel somewhere else, we are not together, the baby used to even to call him, anamuuliza, daddy, uko wapi? Anamwambia, maybe nimeenda job, nitakuja kesho. Na ukisikia uchungu ukiwa peke yako, nani atakusaidia? So by the time mpaka huyu mtoto ati anasikia ati anakupigia simu, anampigia, anamuuliza, na ukofaa ukisikia uchungu na uko peke yako, tutafanya na tuko huku na mom. And he was like, he had much pain at times, and I was looking like at him, and I was just telling him I wish there is a way I could help him, because like the pain siwezi msaidia, hiyo ugonjwa imekuwa, but alingangana. Actually I was even telling God, maybe privately, namwambia oi gaitu kayotagere utage mwehereria turuo, todo to me I was like, igithie muthenya ucio umwe thibitari, because we were up in and out of hospital, you know. Tumekuwa na wewe pia kwa hiyo nini safari, hata maybe even ilikuwa inafika time na shida nikikupigia simu ya mshua, ulikuwa unaniambia ni ginyona makaga todo jamenyo mwena ko kanoreda ko jirate kana nethi, because tulikuwa tumezoea hiyo nini ya in and out of hospital. Na so niliketi nikaambia God, nikamwambia like, now mimi mwenyewe nikienda hospitali, even if it's a visit, unasikiaga this is not the environment that I want to be into. Na nilikuwa nasema like, ye mwenyewe every week he has to go for a dialysis twice. Yeah. Asubuhi akitoka he is weak, na so unajua there's a way it weekends even the body, na si kitu ati unajua you'll be itaenda like this week ama this month then it adds up. So ni kitu unajua it's a continuity, and it's hatujui ni until when. So hiyo dialysis alikuwa nasema, hata yeye mwenyewe alikuwa na keti tu, even at times maybe I'm in bed, alikuwa anapenda kuwatch movies, and he was like at times ananiita maybe nimelala, nimemwacha akiwatch movie, ananiambia come to watch movie, ananiambia hata nikikuita nilikuwa tu nataka kuambia tu let's pray, because sana niambia babe, naangalianga anasema kuna siku wake tu naweza amka hivi tu hii mwili yangu kama haiumi, kwani Mungu tu hawezi? Nimwambia tu sasa tutikuta tia gai no nijue ni iguaga, so tugaikara thĩ tukahoya. Na leo hakuna kitu ilikuwa inaniuma sana, heri mimi nione ako in pain mimi, lakini si yeye mwenyewe aniambie he is in pain. Because nilikuwa naona by the time ananiambia he is in pain, imemuuma sana. Actually, like there was even a time that agenda like kuamka from the seat, hajui like alikuwa yani akona hiyo uchungu, na hizo time hata agenda kusimama like kusimama kwa kiti, just pain imshike, even he could fall down kama because ni ile uchungu imekushika, unasikia imekushika, hauko una expect, na ni kitu wezi kaza ati ujishikilie. Actually there is a time that it happened, I was in the bathroom and I had the commotion. Now it was not a nice nini, because alienda kuamka, alikuwa anapenda kukaa kwa couch akiwatch nini movies. So when he was standing up, nilisikia tu ameniita babe. Actually I was taking a shower. And I heard the commotion and he called me. Na when he called me, hiyo commotion ilikuwa ya ameenda kusimama, mwili akashikwa na uchungu, so he fell down. Na when he fell down, he called me. By the time I was getting there, Tanya was there. And he was there trying to hold his hand, ajaribu kumshikilia. So even actually, I just came from the bathroom. Siku hata nimemaliza kusha. So I just got out. Nikaenda nikamshika, tukamweka nini, tukamweka chini. And such instance made us, ilikuwa inatuleta, hiyo uchungu ilikuwa inatufanya like, we're just pitying him, but we cannot help him. Because hiyo uchungu namwambia, nareko niroigua na gero. Todo hiyo time nasema, na ewisha niambie tu, mimi nione anasikia uchungu, but si aniambie, ati yeye mwenyewe anasikia uchungu. And that was his life. Nilikuwa na mwambia, yani hata ilifika mahali he fought niko na ati nginya tugaikara tukoria tu gai na alikuwa muthenya omwe no mwehererie ruo ruru. Na I'm telling you, it was painful. It was painful for him. It was painful for us. Todona, let me tell you, Sarafina, like hivyo umekuwa in and out of hospital. Nidaigiraga magoria. Urathie thibitari, you're like, you're not very comfortable in that environment. Mundu ucio ndaramenya like tomorrow gugahanika ati I be in this bed. You know you are in and out of hospitals, in and out of beds. Every week, dialysis might Mary. Todo, and actually, even when fate happened, it was like, no, the phone is ringing, even if it's in a ring.
Before to end up on pass, time, because I know it has been a very, very hard journey. Na ukiona ikikuwa ngumu kwetu sisi, sisters and brother, mom and dad, ilikuwa muligono ya wakuwete muligole mwenye. Uko na marafiki. Wengine wanaku advise umuache, wengine wanakuambia ufai kukaa na mtu mgonjwa. Ulikuwa unabeba hiyo kitu aje? Have you ever thought of giving up? Ushai give up? Ona kama hiyo ugonjwa imekuwa too much, inakula pesa, inafanya nini? Mukagura gari no mukendia, pia cia thibitari ki. Yeah.
Okay, reke njuge me my friends todo dina arata. Na even todo arata acio akwa no close na no maramenya my life, na arata kwa matu like a happy family. So despite the sickness, they knew us as a happy family. Actually, most of my friends were even telling me, I wish Judy, you are happy. And that's there because that's how I showed them. Did I karadi na murata could discuss even health ya my late husband kumwirate like even at they nogete. Actually, when wengine walikuwa wananiambia Judy, I just admire you. Kamoria, why? Judy, you are young. That's how they used to tell me. Ile bato ya disease yenye mna fight nayo ni ngumu sana. Si kitu rahisi, and you're just there. Actually, gutigo korago in marriage de korago very smooth throughout. No, what I can tell you, nidre dai karogo ganoga kanaga igwa marriage yako neno hirie ona maria mage issues no shikorwo, but dire hatire hakoro na issue related na murimu because I remember even todo maudu matikiaga kari, but even when I learned nani Baba Tanya was having nini kidney failure, when he told me so, no, aliniambia sasa venye ameenda hosi, so check up ni from the doctor, atamueleza, then he breaks it to me.
In fact, walinake thibitari. And I didn't even know how or what to tell you.
Yeah. So, and I was like, I'm just there for him. I'll be there for him. And to me, do you kana ne kiodo gaya jekirete, todo nie donaga, ekio orera ono ere mare. To me, donaga gainia kumi flatten.
Yeah, because I think tutucokeri madagitari ngatho tondu Dr. Kahura
yeah.
Dr. Kahura akutuonyesha kama ni kitu kubwa.
Yeah.
Actually ndatoni vitali kindu kinene, so maybe the reason why uliona hivyo ni juu tu alina hopes.
Yeah.
Ni ila ni gukira. Kuna watu wanafanya kwa dialysis na zinaamka. Ama nini the transplant itafanyika na ikuwe successful. Yeah. So kuna madaktari madia huko breakira news ya muri mukona.
Yeah. Actually Dr. Kahura ni atwaranite na ithuĩ thabarĩ-inĩ ĩyo na we thank him na gatigĩkoretwo karĩ gakĩrĩa kahũthũ na when I learned about it niĩ ndaunire nĩ tangaiwa no nĩguo hau hama my friends they are telling me you are just a strong lady. Me all that I was telling them. Actually I remember there is a day they karite hakwa wĩra-inĩ. I'm trying to play it niko sawa by then akomete Kenol Hospital. Jikarite hau and I'm like ni ndaikaria ugerwo no kurira ndirarira. Na tikore ndera ugoria I was even questioning God. I'm trying to be okay but I was not okay. So natengeneza client na jaribu kukazia na naona tu I'm crying just because I'm questioning God. Gamuria na aliko tu aheju kuna chance. Wahetu kuna tu chance ya guikara tari na ruo mwili wake. So ni kitu sana najaribu kufight nayo mpaka nikiwa kazini na ino anyway gaitu mweke wega. The way people used to come, my friends used to come, Judy a strong lady. No gutire mundu uri wajira ati maybe I leave him. Juu ugonjwa because they knew us as a happy family and they knew like walikuwa waona gatrere ni ndameraga gutire igeria Ngai angikugeria naryo o ndungitorania.
Stick with those friends.
So yeah arata kuona nginya even actually ni ona my friends area nginya close na area like even arata kumoka nginya ugakora like message ukona ikori gukari mwita na magwitanite kuni discuss because most of you are strong woman. Judy and yani you are strong woman and I was telling God thank you todo gaire ni urona that ni marona that in me,
you know. Ni dagara ikwikira kiratu ine giaku I can't fit in your shoe. Siwezi Judy because hata tukua ushago unaamka asubuhi mapema unamtengenezea breakfast yake juu diet yake ni special and I was like this woman oh my God. Actually mimi hata ni ginya hau ginyite ndiwe kana hote kira kiratu ine giaku no gerie
ni favor ya
ndiwe kaginya no nduke I cannot I don't
know. No gukwira ingikwira atiri no na Ngai agikugeria ri ni njugaga ndehaga nginya umuthi uyu even today njugaga Ngai ndangikugeria na igerio tangihotana nario tondu like even mighty agiathire handu like places maybe like nona place hatuko na yeye haria ri no nginya ingihurirwo ruri tatutariria atiriri muthuru waku ri ariaga kinaki because like nigetha majiro ni matira even yeye mwenyewe
alafu naona mimi nilikuwa sasa mimi unajua you know we were very close tukahitania tukaagi sukari wake wakahamba akanjirania kiundu kiu and I'm like Jude ikaraga atia na mundu uyu tondu Jude ikara hata nakupikira kuna na kwa kwirania na ndakana njari ndio
yeah
Jude ikaraga atia na mundu anyway mundu yakombirwo mundu wake
yeah sure
Tania Jiana na wewe sasa after wale wagithire umekuwa mkikopaje hiyo hata hiyo hebu tuexplain kidogo tu kwa ukuhihie muthenya ucio akwire because ni twari nake the previous day tugitigana nake thatita ciu tukwa kwitha mugwanja the next day ndamukorire nyumba ni you know what happened ni akwaririe ni mwaririe
okay nigetha akinye kuhuruka ri
Girl power, steady kama kawa. Check it now, come and let me show ya. Yeah, I'm strong, pretty like a flower. Akikam, wote wanasonga. African girl, daughter of the land. When you queen, so do everything you can. Show your crown, show your crown. Stand tall when a woman cries.